find that data in cache, then it is known as cache hit. Cache line are the addresses of or the data or address lines available in cache memory. So what is cache hit? So hit is nothing but your required data is available in cache or on cache lines. Okay, so that is hit, cache hit. So what is cache miss? If we are talking about cache miss, so whenever the allocated data or new data entry we require is from main memory, we achieve or we have to access data or address from main memory, or can say in short I would like to write RAM, main memory. That means we don't have our required data in cache, so we have to switch on main memory. Okay, this particular communication get failed. This here we don't we didn't fetch our data. That's why we have to switch on this particular another path. We have to follow this path. Understand? So cache miss in the sense data is not available in cache memory. So CPU has to recontact to the main memory. Okay, so that is cache miss, where whatever data we required, allocated new data entry or copies available, or it allocates new data entry copied from main memory. You have data copied from RAM, and here data copy from cache memory. Okay, so immediate read or write. Okay, whatever operation immediately read or write from cache is cache hit, and if we have to go for main memory for that data, then it is cache miss. Okay, so what is hit ratio? What is hit ratio? So for heat ratio, we can say what is our achievement or what is our success. So that is heat. And this whole should be divided by the total heat plus miss. Cache miss plus cache heat. Understand? The heat ratio is nothing but division of total, the ratio of success versus total attempt, whether it is success or failure. Okay, pass versus total students. So here how many success attempt heat would be divided by the miss and heat. Okay, the total CPU cycles, whether it is result in cache heat or cache miss. Understand? So that is cache ratio, heat ratio, or can say it is cache performance. This could be termed as, this is nothing but cache performance. How we can check the performance? So it is just depends on heat ratio. If it is high, then your performance is good. If it is low, then performance is bad. Okay, so this is a heat performance ratio. Then see, read miss delay would execution will delay execution. Suppose there are two things on basis we have to understand two process, or let us we discuss it. Okay, now let us finish now. Over here, see, there are two operations, read and another operation is write. Okay, so write would be stored to memory. Okay, we are not looking back whether it is stored in memory or not. We just write, we just instruct to store. Okay, but when we are asking for data to be retrieved, okay, when we want to read some value, so at that time we are looking at memory for our values. We are thoroughly concentrating on that value when we have our value. Okay, we don't forget I ask for value and whether it is provided or not. No, we are looking for that value, and until we want move on or the processor want move. Suppose I want to add two values a plus b, then processor must have values of a and b variables. Okay, if there is any delay for reading value of a or b, it won't go ahead. Okay, so read operation can create delay. Understand? While write operation won't create delay. No delay in write operation. It can be done in background. Background. How does it can done? How does it possible? Using, there are two ways of doing the same thing in background. Write back, and write through. Write back and write through are the two different process where write operation is done. Okay, let I write. This is first process and this is second process. So whenever we have immediate write from main memory, okay, write through is immediate write, and there is a delay until block replaced by any other. Whenever this is talk about when we have to consult the main memory. Okay, so write back or write through process are applied when we are contacting this main memory. So write through occurs when it is immediately write from main memory. Okay, and if we can delay, okay, write back, it is with delay. If it is not necessary or urgent to write on the spot, then we can go for write back process. And write through in the sense it cannot be delayed. Okay, so if a process is necessary to store, suppose we are scanning value or we are storing value for a, and then we want to display a square. Okay, so in such kind of memories or such kind of operation, we have to store a value immediately. So it should be done through write through process. Okay, this is not about cache to CPU, this is about cache to main memory. Okay, so write back would be useful when we can have delay. So whenever a CPU finds time, it would run in a background. But write through is a process, it has to done on the time of instance. Okay, so there isn't any delay. So these two things may be asked you in examination. What is WT, write T or write back? This is in short we can write it is WT, and this particular is write back. Okay, so this could be happen. Understand? So this may be asked for 2-3 marks, and these are the writing methods, and these methods are used. This method is done using physical address. You should know what is physical address. Physical addressing mode in cache. Okay, so this is done in physical addressing mode. So now we have to, in 2 marks question, they may ask you one more question. Let us discuss, then we'll think about this physical and logical address. So in 2 marks, they may ask you about what is mapping process. Okay, so mapping is nothing but cache to main memory. Okay, whenever data requires to transfer from cache to main or RAM. Okay, main memory is known as the mapping. So in mapping, we have a different types. Say there isn't any description given in your book or not in even in your syllabus, but there is only one topic of cache memory. So we can describe whatever important topics are. So in RAM, there are three types of mapping process occurs. One is direct mapping. Next is associative mapping. And the last one is set associative. This could be asked for 2 marks question only. Don't worry for the detailed answer. Then next is, what are the addressing modes? Okay, this can be asked for a 3 to 4 marks. Cache addressing mode. Okay, so there are two types of cache addressing mode. One is, we know that is physical, and another is virtual addressing mode. Addressing mode. Okay, so what is physical addressing mode and what is the virtual addressing mode? Okay, so for that we have to draw or go for a figure. Okay, there are 4 minutes remaining with us. If you wanna store this, then please have a screenshot. Okay, this is all. Whole screen is about cache memory. I will try to add a few more things about the cache memory. Okay, let I draw. But because in lack of time, maybe it may convert complete or not. Let us see. So here is our CPU, then memory management unit, MMU, then cache. Okay, and here is our RAM. Okay, so if it is if it is physical addressing mode, then we have this kind of process, this, and this would be up to this. And here it has a contact to this also, direct contact. Understand? So let I write the terms. Over here it is CPU. This particular is our MMU, memory management unit. Then here it is cache unit. Okay, and the last one is over here. This is a RAM. Okay, so what is this? This may be our data, what we require, the data or instruction. Okay, now we have a screenshot of this. So this is nothing but our first model, physical addressing mode. In this physical address, over here we have virtual address, VA. Virtual address is nothing but our logical address, okay, without any segmentation address. We have talked in our previous lecture. So this is virtual address. And here MMU will convert that virtual address into physical address. We know the bus interface. Okay, so bus will convert virtual to physical. So here we have named, in terms of cache, we have broadly named it. BIU is broadly named. Now we have indicated the particular component of it. So here it is TLB. So what is this? Translation loop buffer, or it is memory. The another name for memory management unit is translation loop side buffer. Let I write it. Translation loop side buffer. Okay, within for 2 marks question, it may ask to you in examination. Okay, so this is physical addressing mode where your data or instructions are dealt by its physical address. Okay, so it is compulsory to convert your whatever data required into physical address. Okay, let I store it. Please rejoin this same.